Right lads, Sifsy Vlog here, and welcome to a quick video where I'm just going to be talking about just one of the things that's been going around in the news lately regarding football, and that's the whole thing with Roy Hodgson and the apparent racism. Before we go into that, I'd just like to explain something. I have got a mic now, so the sound should be a bit better, and I have changed position because I used to do it where I put my laptop up on that bed because of lighting issues, as you might be able to see behind me. But now I need a place for the mic to kind of stand so it's kind of got a good standing point. So that's why we've got kind of a change of angle. But ideally I'll be doing it on this desk more, but it's just the lighting issues is it can be annoying. But tell me, is this alright? Because I can sort it out if it's not. So tell me, is all the lighting fine? Does everything look fine? And tell me, is the new mic any good? I probably should get in close to it, but you know. As I said, the thing that I want to talk about is the thing regarding Roy Hodgson and the alleged racism. I personally think that it's quite a mad one because, alright, for those of you who don't know the story, what he said used a term, a quite common term in football really, called feed the monkey to get the England players to pass the ball to Andros Townsend, and some people took it as feed the monkey as in like being racist, as in like being feed the black guy, when that's not actually what the term means. For those who don't know, the term means pass the ball to the person who's in space. So the monkey, obviously, very like kind of a common animal that you kind of associate with space. So you say you pass the ball to feed the monkey, and that means pass the ball to the person in space, which was Andros Townsend. It just happened to be that the person he was using it to describe was a black guy. So the term pass the ball, feed the monkey does not mean pass the ball to the black guy. The term feed the monkey means pass the ball to whoever's in space, you know. And I think it's a bit ridiculous. It's been blown out of proportion because something that Roy Hodgson said. Roy Hodgson's an old school manager, so he may not have, you know, he obviously didn't see it as being any kind of racism at all. Otherwise, he wouldn't have said it. And Andros Townsend didn't take any offence to it. None of the other black players in the team took offence to it. And you know, it was just some people. I believe it was someone who's like I imagine a steward or something, some security, someone who's not part of the team, who leaked it to the press. And it is really quite a ridiculous thing. It's obviously people that don't know much about football that see that as not being the term that it is to do with football, you know. And as I said, Andros Townsend tweeted out about it like the same night, or when the thing came out, that he didn't take offence to it. He knows the term, and he kind of considered it he kind of took it as a compliment, the fact that he was specifically, that Roy Hodgson was specifically saying to the players to pass the ball to him, you know. Rio Ferdinand has since come out about it, I'm sure, and said that if, you know, there's no way that Roy Hodgson can be considered a racist man. Roy Hodgson has come out and said he takes offence by being accused of being racist because he's described as being anything but. He's worked in several countries, you know, nationally and club level, and he's worked with an array of ethnicities and an array of races, and so he's kind of takes offence to being called a racist, and I don't blame him, because being accused of something you're not is really harsh. And people accusing of being a racist for saying a footballing term, I think it's ridiculous. It's just being blown out of proportion. And I'm not going to get into my opinions on racism in general. I will say that I do think that it's swinging too far the other way, that you can barely say anything nowadays. But don't really want to get into that kind of argument. But I want to stay on the football side of things, to be honest. So yeah, I think it's quite a weird one. So what do you guys think? Leave your comments in the description below. Did anyone take offence, and could give me an argument as to why he should be careful. You know, I can kind of I want to understand, but I can't see any way in which you should, like, you want, especially, like, I could see how you could take it offensive, like maybe you don't know much about football and you don't know what the term means, but once the term's explained to you, why you then go and take it offensively after that is a really weird thing to me. And also a really weird thing that came up because of it was this woman, I can't remember her name, a member of the FA, um who's of Jamaican descent. I think as far she looks like she's mixed ethnicity. I'm not sure. I think that's how you meant to say it. Now that's the kind of thing I mean. You really need to be careful about what you say. I believe mixed ethnicity is the politically correct way of saying it right now at the moment. Um, so yeah, and she said she's taken now of all times to say, oh, there's not enough uh, black members or other ethnic minorities a part of on part of the FA board, which is now, why now? You've just decided now, you've just realised now, or you just taken advantage of this time to look good and be like, I guess there's not enough people here. It's a weird, it's a quite a weird one, So leave your comments in the description below. What are your thoughts? Please if you don't agree with what I'm saying, please tell me. Explain your thoughts. Don't just dislike the video and give me a hatred comment calling me a racist and then leaving. Tell me what your opinion is. So please leave a like on the video if you agree with my opinion. And I'll see you guys later. Cheers.